All right, so week 2, Dolphins, Bills, huge, just like giant watermelon cojones sized game. All right, the difference between 2-0 and sending Buffalo to 0-2 versus everybody being 1-1 is just there's nothing you can say about it. Now, I've got 19-13 Dolphins. Last week I was pretty close to the score, and I picked pretty much the key to the game where I said, when they go on these long drives, you have to find ways to get turnovers to end those long drives, and that's exactly what X did and why we won the game. Now for this week is a different thing. You look at what happened last week with the Bills against the Steelers, and you look at the statistics, and you don't see how in the hell did Buffalo lose that game. They kind of blew it in much in the same way that the Patriots kind of blew it against the Dolphins. Now, couple of things here. First of all, the Buffalo Bills offensive line had 12 holding calls, 12 penalties, okay? I'm not sure if they were all holding calls, but I know they had 12 penalties. We have to disguise our coverages. We have to make it so that when Allen is up at the line or in the shotgun, whatever he's doing, that he can't tell if it's man or zone. And we've got to mix it up for real. All right, including maybe some late blitzing linebackers, number 1. Number 2, like I said, mixing up the coverages so he can't tell if we're in man or zone. And maybe this is the game to get Jalen Phillips involved. We're like, just keeping an eye on Allen, okay? We cannot allow him to stay. If we're going to allow him to stand back there and try to scan the field and find somebody open, that's good if we've got everybody covered, but not good if he sees that there's nobody watching him. And then he can take off and get 5 yards, 8 yards, 12 yards. Nothing is going to bust our balls more than that. You can't have the defense out there in the heat tomorrow running around, having to, think they're doing a good job, and then Allen runs for 7 yards and it's a first down. It's just mentally draining over and over and over again. So we can't have that. Also, obviously, just contain Stephon Diggs. We don't have to have, we're not going to shut him out. We don't, but at the same time, no short, quick, 2 plays, 65-yard touchdown drives, right? We have to make them methodically go down the field. Make Allen make decisions over and over and over again. Eventually, he's going to make a poor one. You can't live on that, but a play here or there is going to be the difference in this game. Now, in terms of our offense, I want to see us design some shorter passes. Now, what I mean by that is that, we had a couple of slants to Parker. That was good. We had a couple of dump offs to Ahmed. Again, good. But too many times we're dropping to a back, and when the coverage, when the offensive line is not doing his job and not giving him enough time, there's nobody short for him to just dump the ball off. And that's a problem because, as you saw last week, multiple times, he's very indecisive about whether he's going to try to throw the ball away, or he's going to eat the ball, or maybe he's going to take off and run. So we need to have some plays designed where we've got more options for him in the likely event that our offensive line is inconsistent, because the Bills' defense is pretty damn good. They're not just going to let Tua just sit back there. So I think we need to design some plays to not just play to our strengths, but be realistic about our weaknesses. Like I said, I've got us 19-13 Dolphins, number 1, because I'm not going to pick against the Dolphins, most likely. I mean, there's a few games that I might, but not this game. But the other part to that is if there's ever going to be a time, Dolphin fans, if there's ever going to be that time where this team says, no, we're actually ready to be good, this is the game. It is right there on the silver platter for you, okay? We're healthy on defense. Now, the wide receiver core, Will Fuller, is out with the personal reason. I'm seeing mixed things about Preston Williams. I haven't seen if he's in or out. I know there's an ankle and then there's a knee, and then I'm fully expecting by game time, well, he's got a thumbnail, a knee, an ankle. He cut himself shaving. He doesn't like the look of his beard. There's going to be some reason why he's either not playing or limited with this kid. Devontae Parker, we're going to need a big game out of Parker. All right? It's absolutely going to have to happen. And in terms of the running game for either team, if either team gets the running game going, it's going to be like a gazillion degrees tomorrow. So if anybody gets the running game going tomorrow, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad for whoever's getting run on, because if either one of these defenses is out there for 7 and 8 and 9 minute drives on a consistent basis, by that fourth quarter, it's going to get ugly. I have his 19-13 Dolphins, same thing as last week. I'm not exactly overconfident with that prediction, but I was pretty damn close last week, so we're going to stick with that this week. And finally, with Tua. And this is where he needs the coach's help, like I've said. Just play your game, kid. Just play your game. But you've got to be quicker with the decisions. If you drop back and you see that that the offensive line is not giving you time, either make the decision then to throw the ball away, make sure you overthrow everybody, or throw it out of bounds without taking a penalty, okay? Or take the ball and take your 3 yards and go down without busting your knee. Slide. Learn to slide, right? You've got to make quicker decisions. You've got to play to your strengths and make quicker decisions. No stupid mistakes like, oops, I meant to throw it out of bounds, but I didn't, and it got intercepted late in our own territory. I don't care. You just can't happen. It can't happen. All right? If we're going to take the next step as a team, Tua has to take the next step as a quarterback. And for me, you've got the talent. You don't have to be Dan Marino. All right? Just quicker decisions. Make the decision, and then if something happens, you live with it. But we can't have bad plays happening because Tua's not making the decision quick enough. And that's the last thing I'll say. Dolphins 19, Bills 13. Tomorrow, there's going to be, I haven't figured out how it's going to be yet because the game's at 1. I'm supposed to do a live stream an hour before the game, but I've also got the Panthers development squad playing. As of right now, I'm still going to be having the live stream 1 hour before the game, which would be a live stream started at noon. I may have a live stream involving the Panther game previous to that, and then I don't know exactly. But to make it easy for everybody, I know there will be a recap after the Dolphin game, and I know that the live stream will start at noon. So how I'm going to handle the Panther game is up in air, but it's the development team, so it's not like it's a regular season game, so I can do something different there. Other than that, I appreciate all the support. Don't forget about the Jason Taylor jersey giveaway, all right? If you any of the football videos between now and week 4, you retweet it, you share it on Facebook, you share it from YouTube, let me know, and you'll be entered to win the Jason Taylor jersey I'm going to be giving away during the live stream for the Colts game. So for the pregame live stream against the Colts week 4, I will be giving away a really, really nice Jason Taylor jersey. If you want details about that specifically, you can watch last week's preview, and I talk about it at length. All right, 19-13. I'm just sticking to it. It's got to happen this way. 2-0, and let's take Buffalo down.